Hey guys, come with me to work again, but today we are going to another location, so this should be a fun video. So today I'm working at the hospital, and it's cool because I always wanted to work in a hospital setting, and this location is based on this hospital facility. Well, the way end of the building, but it's cool, only two people work here. They also share on the other side, it's another clinic, and then they have the hugest rooms ever, I swear. I'll show you in a bit, but they have like a huge wooden desk for the doctors, so those are basically their rooms. When they have clinic, so they have like 3 rooms in total, and so there's 2 doctors. So yeah, they just work there and get their stuff done. So currently I'm just cleaning the room. It's just so cool because they have such a big place, and you room the patient and then you take their vitals, instead of like where I am. I take the patients into my room, do their vitals there, and then proceed to take them to their room. So it's cool. And I feel like this is how everything is normally done when you go to a clinic. You get checked in, they take you to your room, they do your vital signs and whatnot. So I just really enjoy covering over here, and it's not all the time. I don't know, maybe it might be a little bit more, because since, like I'm saying, the doctor's schedule has changed so much. This office is going to start getting a little bit more busy, and I guess they're not really used to it, and I am, because I work a full schedule, double clinic, double doctor, and they are not used to that. Their schedule is literally one doctor in the morning and then another in the afternoon. They never have double clinic, so they are not used to it. And so when they start having those type of clinics, like, they will need another person, and I believe that will be me, because I'm very fast. So yeah, I just love covering here, and I wish one day this could be my permanent place, but we'll see if I continue with nephrology. But honestly, I love covering here. I feel like I've been saying that. But, there are things that are different, and it's always the doctors that make every location different. So I already got accustomed to how my doctors work, and it took me a while to get used to how the doctors work here. It's just like little nit and picks, it's nothing out of the extraordinary. One of the things that are different is that in this location, they want you to leave all the paperwork in the room, and then, the doctor comes in and then, picks up the paper that's on the desk. Versus my office, I have to give the papers to my doctors physically. And if, they have it, and if they're seeing another patient, I will just leave it like in a, well, you've seen the things on my door that has the plastic thing. Yeah, I'll put in the papers in there so the doctors know that this is the next patient and here's their paperwork. I keep forgetting, and I'll hear the doctor tell me, like, Marlene, where's the paperwork? And I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But so this is the waiting room. This is vascular surgery. They only have 2 people there too. I don't know, or 1. I don't know. They're never there. And then a lot of the patients are always coming in, and we have to call for them. So honestly, I feel like we're working double. We have our copy machine, some lockers to put our stuff in. They also have a fridge for water and drinks. And we also have our medications that we sometimes prescribe to our patients. And we have a scale right there in the corner. So, I take their weight and then I take them down into their room. And so we only have 3 rooms. This is one of them. And yeah, this is how the other room looks like. And when we leave, we do have to close the doors with a lock. Yeah, even though they kind of close that section off. Once we're off, they close that whole section. So no one from the hospital goes into the section because they have no right to be there, because we do rent this. And then they have bathrooms. These are our bathrooms for the employees, the staff or whatever. Look at these gorgeous ass bathrooms. That sink. It's just pure luxury in this office. My bathroom looks like shit, yeah. And this is all I guess their stuff or vasculars. And then they have this huge break room where if the rooms are all occupied, the doctors will either come here and work, and then this is where they come eat as well, breaks, whatever, and also for us. They also have water. And yeah, so basically that's it. That area's blocked off. It's not for us. And yeah, I really like it here. It's just so cool. Like I said, I always wanted to work in a hospital setting, so it's giving me all of that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, they have a huge waiting room. They have TVs. I keep telling the girls they should put a TV right in front of us, because there's empty wall. We always have to look up. So that would be cool. The sucky thing about here is that when people come in, we do have to turn around. And so that's the only thing I don't like, that the office is not, the front desk is not facing the patients. And then this is the hallway. I don't know. I'm just bored at this moment because my other coworker, she ended up leaving a little bit early, so it's good. It was just me, but there's really nothing to do in this office. Maybe that's why I like it, because I know nothing goes down here. But yeah, I think when you are covering another office, you really have to be reliable. You have to be on your feet. You have to take initiative. And you just have to be very friendly, because you're working with someone that you normally don't. And if you want to keep coming back, you gotta put that effort in them so they want you back. But other than that, I just like it here. This office and my office, we do things similarly. If I were to go into another office, they do different stuff on our EMR system, and we just run the same. So I really like it here. If I know I bounce. Okay, puppy. Okay, papa. If I know, I don't even know what I was saying, but basically it's easy to bounce back and forth from here.
More.
Papi, ¿no que vas a ir, Popo? Ve, Popo. Okay, I'm going. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this is me. I think I'm just writing a note because obviously you're using someone else's desk. You have to leave it clean for them. She left me a note saying, everything was clean and sanitized. So I just kind of wanted to do the same thing. I also wanted to tell you guys another difference, because I wasn't finished. But so in my office, I have a doctor who just loves to have the door closed. She doesn't want to go in and then the patient's just staring at her. No. So I've just gotten used to always closing the doors for all my doctors where I am. And, you do get your patients that do tell you, like, I'm a bit claustrophobic. Can you please leave it a little bit, open? And in that case, that's when I'll tell the patient, like, oh, is it okay if I close the door, partially closed, kind of leaving it, about a couple inches open. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. That's good enough for the doctor. Because if it's left wide open, she will go drag me from my office and tell me, why didn't I not close the door? So one of the first things I ask these doctors is, what is your preference? Do you like the door open or closed? And they actually kind of leave the door open. So that's one of the things that happen. It's just like you have to observe what's going on. And then you start noticing, like, there's just different things that are going on. So I observed that they leave the door open. And that's when I made the conscious decision in asking the doctor, like, what is your preference? And that's when, they communicated with me on their preference. So it's like you can't be scared talking to doctors. I know it could be a little intimidating at some point, but you just got to talk to them because you don't want to get yelled at later, like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? But a lot of the doctors have to understand that, like, when you're covering, you don't know the pace or their pace or what they do or what they like, So some doctors can be very understanding, and thankfully these doctors are. And I think that's literally the only thing I've noticed so far. But yeah, just the only thing, like in my room, the vitals room, I have my computer there, so I'm like logging all their vital informations or whatever's essential. So literally once I leave like the paper on the desk, I have to run back to this to my desk right here, and I have to like be on the computer and like quickly type in the vital signs before the doctor goes into the room. Because if I don't close the intake, the doctors can't proceed with their part. And I remember one of the doctors one time was like, oh, I can't log in yet. And it's because I haven't closed the intake. So that's one of the things I feel like I'm running a little bit more in this office. And obviously it's like huge. So I am running a lot. But it's like a cool place overall. I like really like it. And yeah, I don't know what else I can let you guys know about how it is helping other locations, but it's really cool. And then you get that satisfaction that these your coworkers are telling you like, oh my god, thank you for coming out and helping me and blah blah. Like, it's like good to know that you're helping out another location when they need it. Hold on, let me go wipe my son's butt. But yeah, here I am. I'm just finishing up, cleaning up, closing the doors. A security guy will come by a couple minutes before we close, and they just lock the door so we don't have to close the doors for ourselves. If you do come early to this office and the doors aren't open, you have to call the security guy to come open it. And I remember I just recently went back again, and the receptionist was just there, and she was like, oh, I'm just waiting on the security guy. It's been like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay. So there's that. And obviously you get to go into St. Rose, and they have a cafeteria, so that's cool. Like, you get to eat in there. But yeah, yep, pretty much. And yeah, I don't know what I can tell you guys, but this is how it is when I go help out this location and we don't have that many patients. It's just like one doctor. Okay, but the other day that I went to go help out, we had 2 doctors in the morning, so it was a little hectic, and I didn't think it was gonna be like that. But I just really loved how we were all working there at the same time, and if one of us was busy, the other one would take over. So I just really liked the work ethic between the girls there. um yeah, literally, like, it was really good. I felt like we were doing the same amount of work. It was crazy, but I really like that. But yeah, but this day that I'm filming, it was a Friday. The My other coworker went home early. I was just literally walking around. Um, yeah, no one was really there, so it was cool. Kind of boring, lonely, but getting this money. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's my son again. I went to go wipe him, and he still said he had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, call me when you're done. So he's like yelling at me to go for him. And then here, well, I don't know what I was doing. Maybe more content. I don't know what I was doing. I'm telling you guys, I'm like voice recording this like weeks later. Oh, okay. Now I remember. I was coming here for a donut. It was the last one. It was Friday. Who was gonna eat this crusty donut 2 days later? So I ate it. And now I'm going home. But yeah, this was my experience. I hope you guys like it. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, or go into specific details of exactly what I do, or if you have questions about anything, let me know. But I think this is it for now about like coming to work with me. But let me know. Bye.